Super Mario Bros. Wonder is going to be a saving grace for 2D Mario. And in this video, we are going to talk about why. Because, 2007, we got the first new Super Mario Bros. Game. Okay? And this was new, this was fresh, people were excited, people were pumped up. We haven't gotten a 2D Mario game since Mario Land 2, and a lot of people wouldn't really count. So you didn't really get a real one since Super Mario World. Since Super Mario World, we have not gotten a traditional 2D Mario game, and people were excited. We were brought back Mario, we were brought back Luigi, Bowser as the final boss. We got interesting power-ups. We have the ice flower, the mega mushroom was in this game. And people like this game. This was one of the best-selling games ever made. Which, this is like tradition with 2D Mario games. These things sell like crazy. Nintendo pumps out one of these games, they make so much freaking money. It's not even funny. But so they came out with this game and everyone loved it, and then they came out with the Wii version for the Wii, and people had some issues with it. This one used the Koopalings, which now is really made fun of with New Super Mario Bros. But then we haven't seen the Koopalings since Super Mario World, so it's like, oh, it's nice to have them back. A little homage to the classic 2D Mario games. So it was nice to see that come back. And also, I see this complaint, and the complaint is the levels were very wide with not a lot of stuff, because this game was the first Mario, not spin-off Mario game to have 4 players. So they needed an area to have these four players not like bouncing onto each other the entire time. Which, I understand. I understand why Nintendo did that. But people were like, hey, yeah, if you have 4 people, it's good to have this wide area. But, if it's just me, or it's just me and my friend, or me and my just cousin, like, if I'm just playing Super Mario Bros. Wii with like Olivia, or just with Cameron, then it's like, okay, this is like a lot of empty space, no enemies, no question blocks, no bricks, no obstacles, it's just grass. But if I'm playing with, the 3 of us, and then 1 other person, yeah, we're gonna be using that area and we're gonna have fun together. But it wasn't thought for just single player or just dual player. It was thought for like 3 or 4 people, which I do understand that complaint. And then we got Super Mario Bros. 2, even though it's the 3rd one. Why do they do the things that they do? Don't ask me. Nintendo likes naming stuff weirdly. So this one focused on coins, and people actually were decently okay with this one. They were like, okay, the Koopalings are back. Okay, we're focusing on coins. Okay, the world's the same for like all 3 games. World 1's grass, World 2 is desert, 3 is ice, so on and so on. Then you have cloud, and the final world's just gonna be lava. Like, everything was the same, so it's getting just repetitive. The art style was the same, the character designs were the same for all 4, I guess 5 if you count Luigi U. All 5 New Super Mario Bros. All art styles were the same, all characters looked the same, all bosses looked the same. We had the same bosses. We had Bowser Jr., we had Boom Boom, Koopalings, you fight Bowser at the end. And Bowser was the same thing. It was, you go into Bowser's castle, couple thwomps, couple dry bones, you jump on the axe, Bowser falls into the lava, then he turns giant, and that's it. So it was very repetitive, and that was people's problem. People's problem with these games, was the just repeating of the same tropes over and over again. And I see where they're coming from. I think they're fun games. They're fun. They're good. They're not great, but they're fun to just play on their base level. But this is going to be a great game. Those games were good. They were okay. They sold, of course, tremendously. But this game is going. I can smell it. I can smell that this game is going to be one of the best Mario games ever made, and I am so pumped up. I'm so excited. I marked it on my calendar. I am gonna get it day one. I'm gonna play it day one. I'm gonna make a video talking about it. I'm gonna make a million thousand videos. I am overly excited for this game. So we have. So you look at this. This is also 4 players. Actually, might be no. I don't think it's more than 4 players. I think it's 4. So, but we have more characters. So first, it was for all games. You have Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toad, and then in Deluxe they threw in. Who'd they throw in? Nabbit and Toadette. So they replaced Blue Toad with Toadette, which, you know, I like. Deluxe is the one. I have the Deluxe one, and I like Toadette, and I actually play as Toadette a lot because it's kind of like easy. Like you get one last jump, and don't call me a cheater. Shut up. So with this game, we can see. Okay, we have our characters back. We have Mario, Luigi, Peach. We have Toad. We have Daisy, and you can even play as Yoshi, as we can see. Like I think that's like right here. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Right here, you're playing as Yoshi. Literally. What's this? Okay, cool. I just got. No big deal. I get YouTube notifications. Okay, cool. So we have Yoshi. We can play as Yoshi. That is cool. And you look at the level designs. Let's take a look at these level designs. This is nice. You have obstacles. You have blocks. You have enemies. This is not as far apart as the previous New Super Mario Bros. Games. And also dropped the new in the title, which is pretty smart because people are also getting sick of that. The first game, New Super Mario Bros. Came out in 2007. That was like 2 decades ago that game came out. So we have this Wonder Flower. We have new power-ups with the elephant power-up. I'm sure the elephant power-up's not going to be the only thing. That little elephant strawberry. That's not going to be the only power-up they give us. I'm sure. What other power-ups could we get? I mean, I don't know. We're probably gonna see a return of. Of course, you're gonna have the mushroom, fire flower, star. You know, that's like easy. We might see the Tanuki. You know what would be cool? What if we saw the cat bow in a 2D game? That would be. I don't think so though. We have not seen the Koopalings in this trailer. I do not think they're gonna give us the Koopalings. We've seen one boss, and that was Bowser Jr. for like 2 seconds. Powering up. Let me see if I can find him. Let me see if I can see Bow Bow Jr. Where's Bow Bow Jr. at? It's right here. Okay. So we see Bowser Jr. right here, where Mario and him are like switching, who's normal sized and who's giant, which I think that's cool. And he's like powered up by the Wonder Flower or something like that. And I'm fine with Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. is cool. They do some, actually, the new Soup games, they do some interesting stuff with him, with the punching on the ground, or with the electrocuting, or with. But we just see the same things for the Koopalings. Every game, it's like, okay, they're gonna shoot fire at you, they're gonna jump around, they're gonna go in their shell, you jump on their head 3 times, that's it. It's like, okay, we have. You show me 3 Wendy fights, 3 Morton fights, 3 all these fights, and I can't tell you what game they're from, because they are so similar to each other. So, we see Bowser Jr., and the worlds are different. Of course we have snow, but the snow looks cool. This is Bowser's final, well, I'm guessing, final world. This is the final world, because you see his castle in the background. This isn't lava. What is this? This is like, I want to say, almost techie, almost like like you kind of see, like, this kind of looks like Machine World, like something Dr. Robotnik would have, which I see this, and it doesn't scream Bowser to me, but I'm sure this is like 1 second of something. So, we have Grass World, we have so much cool stuff in this game, and I'm so excited for it. This will save 2D Mario. This will save 2D Mario. So, let's take a look at, let's try to see all these worlds. So we have, of course, Grass World. This is probably #1. That's just what they do. You know, you can't get too mad. It looks great, though. And I love the background. There's Goombas in the background. I love how there's a lot of detail. such as like, okay, put the sky and then put a tree in the background. Then you have, it's like a world, and that is a beautiful looking game. They changed the art style. I was saying that all 5 new Soup games have the same art style. It's literally the same exact look. But they're a little shorter, a little stubbier, a little more cartoony, a little more expression. The jumping's more fun. You know, you see the purple when he gets a coin. You see when he powers up, the comic book sun or star look behind him. It's amazing. So we have Grass World. We have this has to be underground. This has to be. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it definitely screams underground. Beach worlds in Mario games are always beautiful. I'm so happy to see a beach world. We have a autumn world, or like this fall world, which is funny because it comes out in October. The pipes, I love how the pipes look. They look great. We have, okay, we know. What other worlds do we have? Everything changes in this. So you have almost 2 levels in one when you get the Wonder. You have this rock world. This might actually be just grass. Like, again, this seems to be the fall world, the autumn world, in the silhouette form of it. This is 100% underground. The other one I'm not too sure about, but this is 100% underground. This is also the rock world. So look. So say you didn't grab the Wonder Flower in this level. You would just be jumping on the floor. These are trees. You would be jumping on the floor, and you would make it to the flagpole. I'm fine with that. That's a Mario game. And then you do get the Wonder Flower, and then the flagpole gets destroyed, and then you go into a new part of this level. So you get 2 levels in one when you get this Wonder Flower. Let's just take it like this is underground, or this is Pipe World probably. This is Pipe World. You know, you gotta have Pipe World. You know what I mean? This is like Mushroom World, maybe a little homage to Sonic. You have, what else do you have? Where's Bowser's ship? Where is it? I just want to look at this. So you see right here, we have this Cloud World, and this is giving you major. I shouldn't pause. Unpause it. I mean, we could also look right here. This looks a lot like New Soup, kind, like not in a bad way, but like, you know, you have the circles and linearness. This is giving me major 3D World vibes. Oh my gosh, and I love 3D World. I love 3D World, and I love that game's map system. So this looks like the Snow World leads straight into the Cloud World. Cloud World is very pink, which is, I guess, a nice contrast to the white of the snow. And we have this little guy. He might operate like a Toad House. Maybe he might give you something. I don't know what the flip that is. That's a sign with a Wonder Seed on it. What is that going to lead to? We have worlds over here. Huh. Those look like the same thing. Or at least very similar. So, but you do see like the mini model of the level, which of course I'd like to love that. And because you can, in New Super Mario Bros, like, you can't tell the level, because you're not going to remember, oh, 5-4, I remember that. But you see the little model, and you're like, oh, this looks familiar, I remember playing this level, so, oh, what's that? And then you're like, oh, what's that one level? I need to go in there, I need to grab a Wonder Seed, or what? I need to grab, I need to go back and reach the top of the flagpole, or something like that. We have these little dash pads I like a lot. This is, if I had to put my money on it, I would say that this is a ghost house. And this also looks like foreground and background. Like Peach is in the foreground, unless she's giant. I don't think she's giant. Well, these guys look normal size, so maybe she is giant. She's in the foreground, and then Toad, Luigi, and Mario in the background. So that's very interesting. Oh, and also, in New Soup, everyone has their own lives. Everyone has their own life counters. In this game, it looks like they're shared. Because in New Soup, you die, you lose a life. You get a 1-up, you get a life. In a 3D World, this game seems very inspired by 3D World. And 3D World, if one person dies, the whole team loses a life. One person gets 1-up, the whole team gains a life. So it's like that. So we see this dark area and then you see that lit up. So definitely 3D world vibes. Someone plays as Yoshi, that is absolutely bonkers. I just want to know, if someone's riding Yoshi and someone's playing as Yoshi, does the person who is Yoshi control where they go, or does the person who just hopped on that Yoshi's back dictate where the Yoshi goes? This game just looks so freaking amazing. It looks so wonderful. This, pun intended. What do I want to talk about? Okay. I want to go back a little bit. I want to talk about how we have not even seen. We don't even know if this is the final world. We haven't seen the map, the overworld for the final world. We have not seen a close-up of his castle. We have not seen Bowser. We have seen a split second of Bowser Jr. We haven't seen any boss fight except that one Bowser Jr. Of course, I don't think they would show us Bowser's boss fight, but it's gonna be sick. I'm amazed by this game. We don't know Bowser's plan, and the fact that it wasn't just like, oh, I'm kidnapped, because like kidnapping Peach is almost an excuse to not go too in depth in the story, because it's like, oh, he kidnapped Peach because he wants her kingdom and he's in love with her. Okay, next. But now that he's messing with these Wonder Seeds, what does he want from that? Okay, like what power do they get? What's his master plan? Does Daisy have involvement? Why does she just show up randomly? Like she's never showed up in a non-spin-off Mario game since Mario Land on the Game Boy. On the Game Boy, she's only been in sports games and cards games. So she's here. Is this her kingdom? Is this her kingdom? Because Daisy Wonderflowers, kind of that thing. Does Bowser kidnap Daisy and then Daisy's freed and then you can play as Daisy? That would be interesting. But we just have to wait and see. So my plan for this comes out. I have it on my calendar. Let's see. This comes out October 20th. October 20th, this game comes out. On October 20th, I will be getting this game. And because it's a Mario game, and I like collecting games, I'm going to get the physical. I'm not going to get digital. That is like not even important for you guys to know. You guys don't even care. But I'm going to get this game. I'm going to play this game. I'm going to play through the entire game. Not 100% it, because I'm not going to put myself through that, but I'm going to just beat Bowser then call it a day. Luigi looks cute. I like that. He's funny. In like a friend way. I'm gonna beat it, and then I'm gonna get Super Mario RPG, and then we're gonna play that because I've never played an RPG in my entire life, unless you count Pokemon, which I guess you could count Pokemon. It's very similar. But I've never. I guess I played a little Paper Mario. I guess I'm just a liar. But I've never played an entire RPG. There we go. And we're gonna play through all of RPG. Alright, remember, we're all kings and queens. Thanks, bye.